Welcome, everyone. Welcome into Purplelunarose, Tarot, and Astrology. Guys, we're going to be looking at the week of June 4th through June 10th of 2023. I will be putting timestamps in. We are going to work our way around the universe from Aries to Pisces. Guys, I will put those timestamps in after the live stream. So we are live. I see that we are streaming on Facebook and YouTube. I actually had it set up for 2 cameras, guys. And unfortunately, right at the last minute, the second camera decided not to work. So I've just changed it around a little last minute. I know you can see the mic in there. I do apologize. But I just wanted to make sure that we could at least see the cards. Hi, Diana. Let me know. Do we have sound? And if you can, please share out for me. I definitely had a little challenge getting shared out. All right, so I'm just going to jump right in because we did talk about the astrology already. Guys, that video is going to be posted on my YouTube and Facebook. We also did the Sagittarius full moon pick a card over on I just realized something. Over on Twitch. So if you guys missed that, guys, the link for that is going to be in the description box. All right, perfect. All right, so you see I've moved my love plaque back out, guys. Venus in Leo this week is definitely going to be a pretty big transit that I feel is going to affect all of us. Hi, Miss Tina. So we are going to talk about it. And we're going to do that we're using the new Katie T. I love it. You did catch a live. We're going to use the new romance angel cards. Guys, I have not put these in for the affiliate link yet. I did make myself a little note on the timesheet, so I will do that after the live stream is over. Guys, everybody say hi to Katie. Katie was one of the very first private readings that I did, like when I very first started. So yeah, I'm so excited to reconnect with her. So hi, Michelle. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump in and get started. Again, Aries through Pisces, and timestamps will be in after the live stream. All right, so nothing fancy, just the romance angels throughout the whole spread. And I see the camera keeps moving. Have mercy. And then I'm going to pull Queen of the Moon because, guys, we are in the Sagittarius full moon energy. It is June 1st. Also, I want to mention really quickly, Jupiter has kissed the North Node today. So guys, something about your purpose is expanding. You're getting like good luck, good fortune, right? So that's pretty significant for us here at PLR. If you guys are on the twin journey with me, it really means that something significant has happened today that's opening up the path to where we're headed, right? And I guess I should probably talk about that a little bit. So, you know, Jupiter's moving into Taurus, and the North Node is actually moving into Aries. So we're all getting, I feel like the Venus in Leo square with Pluto in Aquarius, which again, we talked about in the last live. I feel like that energy is kind of the same as the North Node moving into Aries. It's got us really focused on ourselves, right? And filling our own cups and following our own purpose. And so I feel like that's really significant that today Jupiter crossed over the North Node. And then we also have Venus and Leo squaring off, you know, this week with Pluto in Aquarius. So yeah, lots of very strong energies. And guys, this is the week of June 4th through the 10th. So on the 11th, Pluto's moving back into Capricorn. So we got this little 3-month sneak peek of what the next 20 years is going to be like, right? Because Pluto, when it moves into a sign, it's there for 20 years. And the last time it's here where it's going, right, was 250 plus years ago. It's actually when the U.S. was, you know, first made into the U.S., which I find pretty interesting when you see like what happened with the banks and stuff in that 3-month little sneak peek of, you know, what's coming, right? But I do feel like as it moves back into Capricorn, we're kind of go back to our old ways a little bit. I feel like, again, that's really significant on this journey. You could go from no contact to no contact. And there's purpose for that, guys. There's always purpose anytime there's any form of separation. And then really, honestly, it's just protection, right? All right, so let's jump in, Aries. Let's timestamp 5/28 because I've seen it. And let's start in with energy of the week. Remember, June 4th through the 10th. So you're really feeling the Sagittarius full moon energy at the beginning of the week, Aries. And then you also have, you know, Pluto making that big transit back into Capricorn, coming ahead in the next week. So definitely a lot of cosmic influences, right? All right, Aries. So let's see. Chemistry comes out for energy of the week. There's a strong magnetic attraction. How interesting. Challenge or obstacle. Aries, release your ex. The time has come to clear the energy. God bless the Americas. I knew I was going to get that card. All right, Aries, reconciliation comes out. Look at that. Release and then reconcile. Have mercy. All right, this is going to be fun, right? And then outcome for Aries, we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And that's really interesting because I feel like Spirit is definitely asking me to be present, right? Be present. So guys, go look on your chart. These readings are for me. I love you guys, but they're for me, right? But go look on your chart because if you're on this journey with me, I mean, definitely it could still be very beneficial, right? Like it's collective energy. So look on your chart. Where is Aries? And also like, where's your North Node? Because these things are definitely influencing your week, right? All right, so we're going to have to clarify throughout all of these readings. So I know, what was I thinking, right? Roberta Hinkle. I just had a feeling, Roberta. I just had a feeling. All right, chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction. So Aries, let's see. What is the strong magnetic attraction? All right, so we have Queen of Pentacles. That's pretty interesting. Aries, I thought it was going to be a person. I thought all of this was going to be about like lovey-dovey stuff. I even tried to make it about lovey-dovey stuff. I mean, look, but it's not because Aries is not focused on the lovey-dovey, right? Aries is focused on the money. Aries is focused on the finances. And Aries is learning to be their own resource. So again, guys, go look on your own personal birth chart and look at your Aries. What house is that in? And how are you learning to be your own resource in that house? You see what I'm trying to say? All right, so release your ex is the challenge or obstacle. And I think the reason it's the challenge or obstacle, Aries, is because you're reconciling. All right, so let's pull a little tarot for release your ex. It does say the time has come to clear your energy. And I do strongly feel that, Aries, like regardless of who's who, who's doing what, it's like you have to focus your energy on yourself, replenishing your own cup, right? Like refilling your own cup. So I don't think it's necessarily anything, I guess, to do about an ex. It's more necessarily about just cleansing that energy, cleansing like that stagnant energy, right? All right, so the Strength card comes out. So Leo energy, it's the infinity sign. So Aries, most likely this is dealing with like twin energy. And again, I was talking about it, contact, no contact, you know, contact again, or I guess the opposite way, but whatever, you get what I'm saying. And it's because we had that 3-month period of time. Aries, I actually figured it out in a live, which I don't remember which live it was because, oh my goodness, they all blur together. Yes, they do. The subscriber energy live that I did early daytime the other day. I had this like aha moment in the middle of the live. The reason that we had these energies in the last 3 months, if you're on this journey, right, Aries, is because there's a release of karmic energy. And I just want to say, if you're on this journey, please remember one soul. Whatever is happening here is happening here. So it's like whatever is happening with masculine energy is happening with feminine energy. So if one's releasing karma, guess what? The other is releasing karma too, right? All right, reconciliation is lesson learned. It says someone from your past is returning to your life. So what I'm getting here, Aries, is the contact, no contact, contact, no contact. It's kind of this energy like, you know, that, how does it go? It is what it is, right? So King of Wands comes out, and King of Wands, that's you, Aries. It's like you being confident in your abilities, because now you know, Aries, now there's no more you know, doubt of, is this ever going to happen again? Do I ever see this person again? Do I ever talk to this person again? Right? And King of Swords comes out. Yeah. So attraction, you attract romantic love by involving them, by enjoying this moment fully. I think you're going to be more focused on your pinnacles, Aries. You're going to be more focused on your career. You're going to be more focused on following your purpose. I think that has something to do with communication, like taking action in communication, because swords, of course. And then the Magician comes out, and the Magician is very much as above, so below, as within, so without. All right, King of Pentacles on the bottom, Aries. Is there a power couple? All right, let's pull some Queen of the Moon. I love it, Diana. Jupiter is in Aries. Aries can't be in Jupiter. If Aries was in Jupiter, that'd be super weird. But I understand what you're saying. Jupiter in Aries, and we have the North Node moving into Aries. Diana, you're fixing to have one heck of a year. All right. Guidance for Aries with this situation. Aries, focus on you. Focus on becoming your own resource. Focus on speaking your truth. Whatever's happening here, you've done this endlessly. Lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. You want to know what I think, Aries, is going to be different this lifetime? I think you're going to choose you. And I think that's going to be the cycle breaker, right? Look at that. The Wisdom card comes out. Number 22. Aries, have you been seeing number 22? Ascension. Ascension comes out. So you see, like, she's standing on that stack of books. You've been doing the work. You've been putting the effort in. Guys, I've been reading so many books that I finally got the Audible thing. I don't know if you know, like the Audible, where it reads it to you. I know you guys probably like know exactly what I'm talking about. And to me, this is like all new stuff. I read my own books. You know, I've never had anything read it to me before. And it was actually like really hard to get used to. You know what I mean? Like I thought I wasn't going to be able to do it at first, but now I love it because now I can get so many books in so fast. It's like, yes. But yeah, like at first I was like, I don't know. I need to be able to turn a page. All right, so we have creation. I feel like right now, Aries, your focus should be on your purpose and like your manifestation, right? As above, so below, as within, so without. So it's like inside, you feel the pull, Aries, to do your work, to follow your purpose, to shine your light, right? Gratitude is here. I feel like that's how you're going to do it, Aries. I know this is what I've been doing. 22, 39, and 23. But I've just definitely been in this energy of gratitude. Like, I'm just so grateful for this journey. I'm so grateful for Diana. I'm so grateful for Miss Tina. I'm so grateful for Sandra and Michelle and just this team, this tribe that Spirit has drawn to me. Guys, when I started this journey, I thought it was just me. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Rashima. I thought I was the only twin on the planet. I thought I was the only like crazy person that ever experienced any of this stuff. And so now I'm like, I'm so grateful that you guys have to experience it too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm doing, Aries. I got to close it out with the Moonology Oracle. All right, Aries, this is going to be for your thoughts and emotions. I love it. Your hard work is paying off. It really is, Aries. It really is. New moon in Capricorn. And then full moon in Sagittarius. Guys, this is the full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, so we're looking at the week of the 4th through the 10th, Aries. But I am streaming this on June 1st. Pretty big day, right? And look at the big picture. Look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Aries. I hope that was helpful. I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys, and we will move right around the universe to Taurus. Gemini girl. It's almost Gemini girl's birthday. It's coming right around the corner. I just finished Gemini girl ordered the love letters. I posted it on my Facebook page. Several of you guys have gotten it. I love you guys so much. You're definitely helping me save and manifest my next trip to Missouri. So I'm so very, very grateful. But yes, Gemini girl, I just got yours finished right before the live. So yeah, I'm really excited to get it to you. They came out really well, guys. I was really surprised. And they weren't all twin messages. Like I thought, because it's supposed to be messages from your person. So I thought they were all going to be like higher self messages or, twin 5D, 3D messages. And they weren't actually. Like they were definitely like some different. Some of you guys are manifesting soulmates. It's pretty interesting. All right, guys. Taurus 1625. This is going to be for the week of June 4th through June 10th, Taurus. All right, let's look at energy of the week. I'm using the Romance Angel Oracle. All right, so we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. I've been getting this card a lot. Spirit's like, Rosa, be more direct, be more specific. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes. Keep an open mind. It says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Taurus, again, see, like manifesting soulmate. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I definitely sense that. But I think that Taurus, some of you actually already have your soulmate, but they look different than what you expected or like what you were trying to manifest, right? All right, let's look at challenge or obstacle. Challenge or obstacle for Taurus. So we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Not necessarily. Okay, so here's what I'm getting, Taurus. Most likely you have a new belief system. Like what I mean by that is that you came into this lifetime either with no religious belief system or just a different one than you have now, right? Because if you're watching me, Taurus, your belief system has expanded, right? Like it's grown out of the box, right? And I feel like maybe the person you're with either has some doubt about your belief system or your processing of your spiritual beliefs, right? That's kind of what I'm picking up. I know, super, super direct. Katie is a Taurus. Katie, tell me if I'm hitting anything because that is so direct. All right, so let's look at lesson learned. So we have the Passion card. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And wedding came out with it. It says this situation involves a marriage. So lesson learned is like, this could be a very intimate relationship. Could be someone that you're married to, but it's like, you're very, I'm getting like two hot heads, right? Like two very passionate people, about a certain belief system. All right, let's look at the outcome. What's the outcome for Taurus? Outcome for Taurus. So we have heart-to-heart conversation and romantic feelings. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So it's almost like, okay, so here it is, Taurus, right? You're in a relationship with someone and your belief system is different than their belief system. And maybe you don't say anything to them and they don't say anything to you, because if you do say something, like it's happened before, like it just got heated, right? Like not in like that nice kind of way, but like in a different kind of heated way. And so like, I feel like this week, so remember Sagittarius full moon had everybody really focused on themselves and filling their cup, right? And so it's like this week, it's very possible, Taurus, that you're like, you know what, we're going to sit down and we're going to hash this out, because I'm not going to go further. I'm not going to keep going anymore if this is just going to blow up later, right? So it's like, let's just get it all out in the open now. All right, let's pull a little tarot. And I mean, it may not necessarily be like a spiritual belief. It may not be a religious belief. Maybe it's like the way you do something. Like you have like a certain moral compass of something, and theirs is different, or a certain way, or like something's okay for you, but it's not okay for them, or something's okay for them, but it's not okay for you. You see what I'm saying? It can be anything like that. It doesn't have to necessarily be like spiritual beliefs. All right, so Seven of Cups talks about confusion, having multiple choices. And it's also the energy of like, the grass isn't greener on the other side. Knight of Cups and the Sun. I think this part is just what I said. Like, you're going to speak about how you feel. But I think instead of doing it in a reckless way, it's going to be more like controlled. More, there's a common goal here. The goal is to be together, and the goal is to make it work, right? Regardless of, and there could be some children here. So it's like, regardless of what's happened, the goal is to come together and make it work. But the energy of like what the different belief system is, or like what it's okay and what's not okay, is the energy of the confusion of like the grass isn't greener on the other side. On the bottom is Five of Wands. So whatever I'm talking about, Taurus, for you, it's like, this has been very challenging, and it's been challenging for a period of time. It's like change is here now. Like now this needs to stop, because it's like it doesn't need to continue. It's almost like it's wasting, it's causing delays and like wasting time and effort and energy. It's like it doesn't need to continue. In other words, like I don't feel like whoever this person is, Taurus, it's like you're staying together. So it's like, let's just clear the air so we can move forward and not have to keep carrying all this with us. All right, let's pull some Queen of the Moon guidance out. I did see the Fear card and Fruition. Taurus, some of you could be manifesting. Something you could have already manifested comes into fruition, and that could definitely be what brings all of a sudden these new choices. We have self-reflection. Self-reflection is number 17. 7 and 1 is 8. So there is this energy of like needing to look. Okay, so the self-reflection card, if you look at it in the book, it says that you look at yourself and see how maybe something you did, Taurus, could have caused like the situation to be how it is today, right? Like something you did in the past could have caused, you know, what's kind of being played out today. Blossoming is here. It's number 33. So 17 and 33. Blossoming says that something new blooms from this. So in other words, like whatever it is, it was challenging, it was painful, but it's actually caused you to grow in some way, right? And it's like, it's caused everybody to grow, everybody involved. And then we have the snow moon, purity. So this is definitely a time. Okay, yeah, it's like that Five of Wands. It's like you've been carrying all of this guilt, Taurus, and it's time. It's time to let it go. Snow moon is purification, clean slate. I always talk about the snow in the background because it's like that new fallen snow. There's no tracks yet. You know what I mean? So it's like everything is really clean. You get to start completely over. There is the hot moon extremes on the bottom. So there is this energy of being cautious. Like whenever this heart-to-heart conversation happens, Taurus, you may want to be cautious because it does seem like it can get heated very quickly. All right, so we have a time for healing, the Bosmic Moon, believe in the impossible. That's that thing that you manifested, Taurus. It's the blue moon. And work through your fears. It's new moon in Scorpio. And I did see that fear card. So it's like, again, it's like you haven't said something, Taurus, because of fear of this, like, you know, hothead explosion thing. But it's like you're gonna have to work through that. I think what's gonna happen, Taurus, is something you've manifested comes into fruition, and it's like you have no choice but have the conversation. All right, I'm gonna leave it there, and I hope that was helpful. Taurus, a little sticky icky. Almost like something comes in so unexpected, and it's like, what the bleep. Oh man, Katie says we are so opposite. It could be anything. Ooh. All right, Gemini is next. It is Gemini season. Gemini girl, pause for good vibes. Good vibes for Gemini, please. Good vibes. I always use the Gemini as like my clue for the twin journey. And usually as in like what type of communication will happen, because Gemini is, you know, it's the air. All right, Gemini 2711, because I waited. All right, so this is for the week of June 4th through June 10th. I am using the romance angel. So Gemini, let's see, what is the energy of the week for Gemini? We have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And that is that card that says, I keep getting this card, and it says like, we need to be more direct, especially if you're trying to manifest. We need to be more direct. I feel like we're saying one thing, but it could mean like so many different things, right? All right, so you have romantic feelings coming out for a challenge or obstacle. It says your feelings are real and worth exploring. Lesson learned is separation. The time apart from your partner is, it says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. I totally almost read that wrong. It's interesting. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Gemini girl, I want you to write these down while I go block this spammer. Because you got a lot of these cards. So I find that pretty interesting. Roberta Hinkle, please don't click that link. Yeah, I have no idea who that is. All right, blocked and deleted. Oops, sorry, my bad. I know, right? You got these cards yesterday too. That's so interesting. Because you got some of these in the reading that I did. Oh no, Diana, I got it. It's okay. You got it in the reading that I did for you that, you know, I'm uploading as we speak. So pretty interesting. All right. And I do get this energy of being focused on something else. And while that's happening, it's like this other thing kind of sneaks in here. And Gemini's like, is this even okay? Like, am I even allowed to do this? Right? Forgiving and learning is on the bottom. And it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. All right, let's pull some tarot. Let's look at what's happening very soon. What's happening very soon for Gemini? Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands can mean a couple of different things, but I'm getting like stubbornness, stubborn energy. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Stubborn energy. So Gemini, have you been trying to manifest something over and over that's not coming? If it's not for the greater good, it won't happen. If it's not Spirit's will, it won't happen. I mean, I know, man, it's kind of harsh, but I mean, it's true. So Nine of Wands. I feel like this is also the card that says like you need to step back. You need to see this from like a different perspective. You need to find the why. So if you've been trying to manifest something over and over and over and it didn't happen for however long, you need to find the why. Why didn't that happen? I mean, manifest anything else. Ask for a pencil and bam, it's there. So how come you can have the pencil, Gemini, but you can't have the thing that you've been trying to manifest? There's going to be a reason for that. There's going to be purpose for that, right? All right, so let's look at the romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. I think that the challenge or obstacle is that because it didn't manifest, there's this question of, is this real? Did this even happen? Does this person even know, like, you know, who the heck I am, right? Five of Wands is here, 10 of Pentacles, and 3 of Cups. Ooh, wow. Interesting. All right, we'll get there. But romantic feelings, 5 of Wands. Okay, so your feelings are real and worth exploring. Like, yes, this really did happen, Gemini. Yes, you did experience this situation. But it was because you were training. So 5 of Wands is like, people are like, oh, they're beating each other up. No, they're not stabbing each other. They're not swords. They're not killing each other. The 5 of Wands are like, training. They're practicing. You've been building up your skills in something. And that's why like this situation happened, and that's also why your thing that you've been trying to manifest didn't come into fruition. Separation is here in lesson learned, and it says time apart from your partner. It says is on the horizon. I feel like it's clearly already been here, but it's like it's very possible that like something about that is coming to an end, because 10 of Pentacles is like getting what you want. It's like finally getting to the goal, finally accomplishing something, finally getting the reward for running the race. You see what I'm trying to say? That's the 10 of Pentacles. So separation and lesson learned at this point, Gemini, it's like you've learned that separation has purpose. Separation is for protection. Separation is to keep you in alignment, right? And it's like, since you were able to tough out whatever situation this is, it's like now you're able to focus on like the goals, the things that you actually want. And remember, Pentacles don't have to mean money, Gemini. This could be love. This could just be happiness. I mean, it could be anything. 3 of Cups coming out. It's safe for you to love, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. You could have had your heart closed off, Gemini, because of something that's happened, right? This thing over here. So it's like you may not have seen that there's like someone around you, or like someone who's trying to like offer, you know, soulmate energy. It's like they're trying to like talk to you, come towards you, and it's like maybe you didn't pay attention because you were too busy I almost said sidetracked, but it's like you were too busy focused on something else, right? Could be too also for some of you that it's like because there was some sort of, there could be like a third party situation that could have caused you, Gemini, to like close your heart out. Fearful to open and love again, right? All right, let's pull some Queen of the Moon. So I'm not feeling too much full moon hangover for Gemini. I do feel like I felt it for Aries and Taurus, but Gemini, not so much. Hi, Amanda. Gemini girl says, he taught me boundaries and self-respect on this journey. Same here, Gemini girl. Same here. Self-worth, all that good stuff. All right. So guidance for Gemini with this situation. We have surrender, and that's going to be this here. You don't want to, but you're going to have to. We also have attraction, supermoon. It's number 44. You have to manifest something different. And like I said, ask for a pencil. I mean, start with anything. Just start practicing so that you can see how easily you can manifest now. Because you've been doing this for so long and you've been putting all your energies and all your abilities and all your skills into this thing that was not going to happen because it's not Spirit's will. And it's like, just manifest anything at this point. Like, honestly, just a feather. I mean, it doesn't matter, anything, because it's just going to prove to you how powerful you are, right? And it's also going to prove to you that, like, there's a reason you couldn't manifest this other thing. You have nourishment and will. And I'm just saying, Gemini, you got some serious willpower. But like I said, if it's not Spirit's will, I mean, you know, you can't fight Spirit. 44, 13, and number 7, nourishment. This is about balancing mind, body, and soul. I think that's what's going to happen now. I think now that you understand, like, why this couldn't happen, but you can have just about anything else. You're going to start taking care of you, which is really, honestly, what probably should have happened, you know, at the beginning of all of this. All right, let's pull some Moonology Oracle. Ooh. All right, so this is the nothing will come of the situation, void, of course, moon. I feel like Spirit's saying, please stop doing this. Please stop trying to manifest the same thing over and over. It's like, I'll give you absolutely anything else. I need you to do something else. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm hearing. Yeah. The energy is gaining momentum. You are good enough. It's the full moon in Virgo. So this thing that you were trying to manifest, that now you have to surrender, Spirit, like, it was never you. It was never because you couldn't do something. It was never because you weren't good enough. It was never because of whatever. Most likely, in lesson learned, you got the separation card, Gemini. Most likely it was for your own protection. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that reading was helpful. Guys, if it was, please tap that like button for me. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and we have Cancer next. Cancer next. Hi, Sandra. Some do, guys. I mean, I've really been studying the masculine energy a lot in the last, I would say, you know, since January. And I would say that it's amazing how low the energies can go and for how long. But you know what I know, or at least what I think I know, this journey, right? But what I think I know is that the more the feminine works the journey, the more the feminine focuses on the purpose and not the person, the more it helps. So it's like, if you look at your person and your person hasn't budged and they're still in the bottle and they're still in the well and they're still in the, you have to start asking yourself, what are you doing? Are you working your path? Are you working your purpose? I'm not saying it anybody's fault. Everybody has their own purpose, like their own path, right? But what I do know is that, what's that card? There's a card that says, you know, when you send out love, it sends a ripple effect across the universe, right? So it's like you do you, and I promise you it's going to make that counterpart do them. It's just the way it works. It may not be the way you wanted it to work, you know what I'm saying? But it will eventually. But yeah, it's amazing how many like stay in a very low vibrational energy. But some don't, guys. Some don't. Some rise up, and some masculine energies start following their purpose, and they break free from all karmic ties, and they become healthy, and they nourish themselves, and they become spiritual, and they, you know what I'm saying? Not everyone's journey is going to be the same. But I mean, clearly there is like a strong collective of masculine energy that just kind of, I don't know, takes a little longer, I guess. Gemini girl says he's stubborn. We're all stubborn, guys. We're all equally stubborn. It's the human in us. All right, let's do Cancer. 4111 because I seen it. All right, Cancer, this is for June 4th through June 10th, and I am using the Romance Angel Oracle all the way through the reading. So, energy of the week, June 4th through June 10th, you have give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Cancer, I don't know if that's necessarily a partnership. I mean, it could be. Like romantic partnership. It could be a work partnership. I feel like as soon as I thought that, though, it was like, no. All right. So, challenge or obstacle. I love it when Spirit does this. It's like, do this, but wait, do this. Okay, so your energy of the week is work on your partnership. Your challenge or obstacle is your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Love yourself first. Definitely something about like filling your own cup, Cancer. All right, let's look at what is lesson learned. Lesson learned that's going to help you with the challenge or obstacle. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, Cancer. And the outcome says it again, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. All right, Cancer. So here's what I'm going to say. I don't necessarily pick up an energy that there's anything wrong with your relationship. If you're single, it's about you. If you're in a relationship, it's still about you. I'm not saying like maybe you don't need to try to connect more, or maybe you don't need to maybe open your heart a little more, or maybe you shouldn't be more optimistic about your relationships. I mean, absolutely. But I think this is the card. Like if I was to pull one card out of all here that's calling to me and saying Cancer, Cancer, it's the love yourself first card, Cancer. It's like you can't do any of these other things, right? I know, and I'm not trying to pull the triggers, but you know, you can't until you fill your own cup. So it's like maybe by filling your own cup, Cancer, like maybe taking care of yourself, nourishment, mind, body, soul, right? That helps the partnership, right? That helps you be able to receive love. All right, let's look at the work on your partnership. Let's see if we can get a who. Who's the who? Who's the who? Six of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It's a Capricorn. Love you, Cancer. All right, love yourself first. Remember, guys, these are for me. Right? That's how I know that it's a Capricorn. Now, Cancer, let me know in the comments that you have the Capricorn too, right? All right, love yourself first. It's definitely the challenge or obstacle. And it could be too that maybe you have this relationship with Capricorn. And it's like, maybe it's you're just so happy and you're just so giving, Cancer, and you're just so nurturing and you want to love and care and fix. But it's like, don't forget you. And that's kind of the energy I'm picking up. Six of Pentacles is about the scales being balanced. It's like somebody who wants to help you, Cancer. Somebody who wants to help you. Again, more Capricorn. The Devil comes out. Toxic, unhealthy things. I don't think it's talking about the Capricorn. I think it's talking about you releasing any unhealthy habits, any stagnant energy that's no longer serving your greater good. Remember, the Devil is normally that card that shows the two people bound at the Devil's feet. This is the purple tarot that my son bought for me in New Orleans. So there's no two people bound, but I'm just saying they're there. You know what I mean? So it's like there's something bound. You're bound to something. Flame. So it could be like a twin. And it's like you need to break away from something toxic, unhealthy, stagnant. Stay optimistic. Three of Swords. So it's like this situation broke your heart. So it's like now you're scared to open up and love, right? And I don't feel like that's who this is. I'm probably talking to a Cancer who met their twin, had their twin experience, then met a soulmate. That's probably the partnership you're in now, Cancer. And it's like you need to work on that partnership and release the stagnant, unhealthy energy, right? It's safe for you to love. I feel like it's something's, it hurt you. So it's like you're scared. It says, open your heart to give and receive. You have Page of Wands. That's interesting. This, you could, it's definitely soulmate energy. I'm surprised it's not like Two of Cups, but like Ace of Cups, close enough, right? But it's like spiritual. It's a spiritual connection. Okay, and here's another thing, Cancer. This has been coming up a lot too for PLR tribe. Okay, so when we meet our twin, we're normally not spiritual, and we're normally like in a karmic relationship, right, Cancer? And then we meet our twin and we break free from the karmic relationship and we become more spiritual because we have our spiritual awakening, right? That's also Page of Wands. But then it's like, when we get into that, we don't tend to go into like karmic relationships again, right? Because that's what the twins freed us from, right? So we're not going back to that energy. It's like our soul had to come down here and be like, hey, stop doing that crap. And that's literally what your counterpart does. That's really all they're supposed to do, okay? And then it's like you have this connection with them and it's so strong. That's what makes you think that you're supposed to be doing something else, right? Other than just following your soul's journey, your soul's path. But when that happens, the next relationship you get into, it's the same thing, right, Cancer? It's like, it's very spiritual. There's this strong connection. And then all of a sudden, some people go, oh my gosh, it's a walk-in. Oh my gosh, it's my other twin was a false twin, and this is my real twin. And you know what I'm saying? And there's no such thing, guys. There's only one stinking twin, okay? And sometimes they stink, all right? Just get over it. It's just one. But it's like, you get this, like, it's not a redo, but it's like you get to experience a soulmate connection with the twin journey spiritual abilities. You see what I'm trying to say? And it's amazing. And it's definitely exciting. I feel like that's where a lot of us are right now. And me personally, remember, I'm the Cancer rising, okay? So it's like me personally, I think the reason that I had this break or like this pause where Spirit was like, Rosa, you just need to leave everyone else alone and just go sit right here. And I'm just going to talk to you and you just need to stay right here. I think the reason Spirit did that is because I wasn't sure, you know what I mean? Like, I was still kind of questioning, like, am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? You see what I'm saying? The student is never at the fullest potential. The student is not the teacher. The student is still learning. So I do feel like there's this energy of like, maybe the partnership wasn't as strong because Cancer, you weren't ready, but it's like now you understand and well, now you're ready, right? All right, let's pull Queen of the Moon. I know, Gemini girl. Gemini girl says, I wouldn't want more than one twin. Heck, I don't even want the one I have now. Oh my gosh, that gave me a tickle. That was pretty good. People do, though. People do. And I'll be like, oh, They have 4 or 5 of them. I promise you though, those people that think they have like multiple twins, they're not even really on the twin journey. Because if you're on the twin journey, you've already experienced so many spiritual experience that you know 150,000% that it's that one person. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's how you know that those people aren't even really on a twin journey. Are they on a spiritual journey of some sort? Yes, absolutely, very possible. But most likely they're dealing with like karmics and not necessarily twins, or they're dealing even with soulmates, but not twins. All right, so focus is here. Spirit could just be telling me to focus, but it's number 14. Cancer, this is third eye. I'm also seeing like the butterfly. There could be a lot of downloads happening, and that's why Spirit's asking you to focus, especially if you were distracted by, you know, something from your past. Creation is here. It's definitely time of manifestation, following purpose. Putting pen to paper is what I've been hearing a lot with the creation card. I think that Sagittarius full moon, look at that, is going to actually assist in that in some way. You know what I mean, Cancer? Like it's going to help you put that pen to paper. For me, for here at PLR, remember Cancer is my rising. So we've been working with Sandra doing the crystal cave, and it's almost time for me to go down there and do these lives that we've been talking about for, you know, 2 months now. And I do feel like I've had this little bit of a like a blockage, like a, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do, right? And then there's like, you know, I have like 1,000 different ideas, but it's like we need to kind of, you know, narrow those ideas down, right? So it's like I do feel like this particular full moon, I'm coming right after the full moon, is gonna really help us like direct our energy, like where we're headed, right? And then the blue moon comes out and it says expect the unexpected. It's number 43, Cancer. It is my favorite card. It just says that Spirit steps in and assists, helps you in some way. If you surrender, Cancer, if you surrender. All right, and what does surrender mean? Okay, it doesn't mean you quit. It doesn't mean you give up. It doesn't mean any of those things, guys. It just means that you take all the action you know you're supposed to take, and then you sit back and you let Spirit like have control of the outcome, right? No expectations. We have a new romantic cycle begins. It's new blah blah blah. New moon in Libra, and I do feel like there's a new start here, Cancer. And your hard work is paying off. It's new moon in Capricorn. I think the new start is with a Capricorn. And look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. That is the full moon that is here. On the bottom, take time to breathe out. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Cancer. I hope that reading was helpful. I'm going to clean up and we're going to go to Leo next. Dana says, it always works out just how it's supposed to. It will be awesome from the crystal cave. It will be awesome. And you know what? I'm totally not stressing. I was there for a minute, but I'm getting, it's like the AXI readings. Like for 2 years, I would send these readings out and I would sit there and wait. So like nervous, just causing myself, like putting myself in a frenzy, waiting for like the reply. Like, oh my gosh, what if it's wrong? What if it's nothing I said? What if, you know, I read the cards wrong? I picked up on the energy wrong. And, you know, I did that for 2 years. I don't do that no more. I don't do it anymore. I think we're close to 500 readings in Etsy alone. I wish I had like I don't know, like one of those statistician people that could get the numbers. But it's so high, like Spirit draws you to me. I give you the message. It's so freaking stinking direct. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's perfect every time. Now, I've pissed off a few people. I'm an Aries, guys. I do it really easily. But yeah, like for, you know, I would say 98% is probably like the success rate, 5 out of 5 stars, right? I'm getting to where I stop doubting, is I guess what I'm trying to say. Now I'm just trying to figure out that, okay, so I stopped doubting, but now what? Like, how do I work this journey now? And I'm not the cat lady. I'm not gonna do that. I've seen so many other twin readers, like, you know, move out to like middle of nowhere, and I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere, but not really. But it's like, and just kind of hermit mode, and I get that. I totally do. Um, but the amount of love that is exploding from my heart cannot hide in a hole somewhere. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, it can't. I don't know. And I mean, God made me, so he has to know that I'm gonna do all this chaos. I'm just saying. All right. Yes, I totally agree with that. Gemini Girl says, what's the point of getting a reading at all if the person wants to hear fairy tales? It's so true, guys. I'm not the sugarcoater. I think that's why, seriously, I think that's why Spirit picked me for this. Like, I feel like that's why this is my purpose. Because we're hurt, right? We are some very strong souls, but we've been through it, right? And it's like, it takes, I don't know about you guys, but if like someone comes at me and they're not on this journey, I'm like, sit down. You know what I mean? Like, go sit down, go read your one book. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, but if you're on this journey and you're experiencing these things with me, then, you know, I'm going to hear you out, and you're probably going to hear me out because, you know, we're doing the same thing. And we're so far into this journey that it's like, at this point, we want any kind of assistance, right? Johnny Woody Woodings, what a name on Facebook. Hello. But yeah, like, I feel like, I don't know. We got to get the honest answer so we can move forward. The sugarcoating just causes more delays. And we're tough. We can definitely take it, right? Gemini Girl says, I'm not the same since I met him. I know, right? And me neither. And I'm so grateful. I don't know about you, but again, there's that gratitude, right? Like, I'm so grateful. All right, let's get to it. Leo. The Leo, 5720 for Leo. So Leo, this is June 4th through June 10th. June 4th through June 10th. Guys, don't forget, we are multi-streaming Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Again, work on your partnership comes out. It is safe for you to love comes out. I feel like we're going to have to swap it up. New love comes out for lesson learned. And romantic feelings comes out for outcome. Very soon is on the bottom. So something could be happening very soon, Leo. All right. So give your partnership a chance is here for, again, this could be work. It doesn't necessarily have to be love. But again, you know, that's what we're doing, right? It is safe for you to love is a challenge or obstacle. This is a new person, Leo. What? Oh, yeah. New love is lesson learned. A new person has stirred romantic feelings. And then here's the romantic feelings is the outcome. How interesting. Look at Jenna comes in and she's the Leo. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. You've met someone new. And you may just like have feelings and have not really like expressed these feelings yet. And it's because you're scared. Is it safe, right? Are we allowed? I totally get that. That's why they move into the mountains and they hide and they get the cats, right? Because we get to this point where we feel like, oh no, I can't have a relationship. I'm not supposed to have anyone. I'm just supposed to sit here and hold space for my masculine, you know, this nonsense. I don't know. I shouldn't say that. One day I'll know for sure. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like it is okay for us to love. If we were just meant to come down here and love one person, guys, like how in the world would we learn anything? It's unconditional love of everyone, right? I'm not saying have like, you know, 100 husbands or anything like that. But I'm just saying, like, we all have free will on this journey. If this person decides to go a different route, then Leo, you meet someone new and this person has romantic feelings and they're expressing those feelings. I mean, yeah, like why not, right? I can hear so many of you as soon as I said, why not? All right. But we have a strong divine feminine following for sure. Farida, hello. All right. Work on your partnership. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is cold. She is closed off. She's been hurt, right? I feel like we give the Queen of Swords such a bad rap, right? Like we're so mean to her. She's even called the B word. Some people call the Queen of Swords the B word. I'm just saying. But the reason she's that way is because she's been hurt so badly that she's like, you know what? This is never going to happen to me again. So somebody could be trying to flirt with you, Leo, or like, I don't know, have romantic feelings towards you. And you're just like, I don't want no part of that. Or you don't see it. It's very possible like you don't see it because your walls are so high, right? The Queen of Swords has those boundaries, those walls that are super high. You really have to put a lot of effort to climb those walls. And then if that's the case, Leo, I'm not necessarily like sure that's a bad thing, really. I mean, I'm kind of getting the energy like, I mean, it's worth the effort, so you might as well put the effort in. It's safe to love. You get Ace of Cups, so this is a new romantic cycle, a new romantic person that has caught your attention. But I feel like it's kind of caused like it's caught you off guard is what I'm trying to say. All right, so new love, Page of Pentacles. So the person could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And then Eight of Pentacles comes out for romantic feelings. You could have met this person through work, Leo. This could be definitely a work situation. And then Four of Pentacles also wanted to come out. And I think the Four of Pentacles is coming out, Leo, because you held on to something else for a long, long time. This is a common theme, right? So we're at we've done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and we're at Leo. So we're almost halfway. And here's the common theme. Are you ready? Everyone's manifesting soulmates. And you probably already did. You probably manifested soulmates like a while back. Then you started filling your cup, cleansing, purifying, healing. And then your manifestation came in. And now everybody's like, oh shit. Right? I said it again. I know, right? Oh, sorry. But yeah, I feel like that's definitely what's happening here. The Four of Pentacles says it is time to let go of something. You've been holding on to something really tightly, and you hold on to it really tightly because you think there's nothing else coming, Leo, but you learn there's actually way more coming. And if you just release, that energy will like start flowing again. But like it can't flow if you're just holding on to it and you're restricting the flow, right? Knight of Cups is on the bottom. Knight of Cups is the courageous person that comes in, Leo, and like expresses their emotions and how they feel. Juicy, big, sexy. I just like saying that name. Hello. All right. Guidance. So we have the peace card, but here it is. Okay. Peace of mind. That's why you're in B mode, right? You're keeping the boundaries so closed off. It's because, again, you went through probably twin journey. It was so freaking devastating, right? That you're like, and you're probably in separation, that like this new love comes in and you're like, don't get in my bubble. Don't get in my bubble. And I understand that, but it does give you peace of mind to have this bubble. It's number 28. But I do feel like there's this energy of you're going to have to release. You're going to have to expand. You're going to have to let somebody in the bubble, Leo. You're going to have to let somebody in the bubble. Attraction. See, you manifested it. How many times have we gotten this card, guys? Yes. Aries through Leo, manifesting soulmates. And I do feel like, again, the Sagittarius full moon is going to be really specific with this particular thing because it's the one that has us focused on us, right? Like it's the one that says, hey, you got to take care of you first so that you can go do all these other things. The egg moon also comes out number 32, and it is the trust card. So you are highly, highly, highly protected. Look at you in the bubble. In the bubble. But you're gonna have to, like, it's okay. It's okay to come out. Whoever this new love is, whoever this new person, Spirit's not gonna say it's okay if this person is like, you know, a a jack of all trades, right? Like a bad person, right? So it's like I feel like, you know, a little overthinking, Leo. Prosperity lies ahead, and it is the new moon in Taurus. It's like whatever it is, it's good. A fiery climax approaches its full moon in Aries, and the answers you need are coming. It's full moon in Gemini, and I did sense the twin energy. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Leo. I hope that reading was helpful. I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys, and then we're going to move on to Virgo. So we're about halfway. Guys, if those messages are pulling at those heartstrings, please hit that thumbs up button for me. And also, those of you that played the playlist last night, I think it was Tuesday night, I asked you guys to do the playlist. It came on my analytics today, and I don't know how many of you guys turned those playlists on, but our watch time definitely jumped up. So I appreciate you so very, very much. Guys, go find more. Go find more. As we get closer to the 1,000 subscribers, our watch time is dropping from the 4,000. So it's like, oh, what a coincidence. But I do believe it's because we started doing the lives, right? Like we went live streaming full time. But we do have all the old videos. Like if you want a good laugh, you can watch PLR, like my very first video ever. But I've never deleted any videos. I'm always as awkward as I'll get out. I've watched a few of them. They definitely gave me a little bit of a tickle for sure. So I'm just saying, if you want a little comedy relief, and it would help my watch time. All right, Virgo. Well, I actually have a drink of water, puff off my puffer. All right, 107.47. 107.47 for Virgo. Virgo, this is for June 4th through June 10th. June 4th through June 10th. And I am using the Romance Angels. So let's see, what is the energy of the week for Virgo? We have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So something about your work, your place of work. That's it. I mean, I guess it could be the money you make, but I don't think it's it. I think it's something about the place you work. All right, Virgo, let's look at challenge or obstacle. Challenge or obstacle. Let your friendship help you. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So someone could be trying to offer assistance, Virgo, and you're like, no, I can do this myself. It could be at work, again, a work situation, like maybe you're working on your own or you're the only one bringing in income, something like that. Is it safe for you? It is safe for you to love, but I was seeing it as a question. And it does say open your heart to give and receive. That's come out a lot already since we've done the 6 signs. And children, your love life is being affected by children is the outcome. Release your ex is on the bottom. the time has come to clear your energy. Again, I'm not getting that it's the release the X thing. I'm definitely getting it's the time to like cleanse your energy of something that's attached to you. Could be a friend, could be something that started out as a friend. Jenna says, my twin flame is a workaholic. They all are. All right. So finances and career. Look at me. I say that. I've been sitting in this chair since 8 a.m. All right. Finances and careers. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And 9 of Cups. I really don't see the financial. I mean, I guess you could, Virgo, have a financial issue, but I think you're working. And I think something happened at your work. And I think it feels like to me like it's something you wanted. 9 of Cups is like divine wishes being granted. 9 of Cups can also say that something's missing. I feel like you thought something was missing, Virgo. And it's like you could have manifested something. Or you could still feel like something's still missing. All right, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Ask for and accept support from others is going to be your challenge or obstacle. Ace of Wands. Ooh, how interesting. Ace of Wands is like fate. I'm getting a whole bunch of information with that Ace of Wands. Something's happened. You're scared to ask for help, but whatever it is, it's like it was fate. It was destiny. You couldn't have stopped it. It could have something to do with a third party. Your love life is being affected by children. You know this because you're the Empress, and the Empress is about knowledge. She sees. She's not like the High Priestess, right? She's not sitting at the veil. It's like she's sitting on top of the veil, right? Knight of Swords is on the bottom. I'm getting the energy that you're going to have to break free from something, especially if it has to do with third party. If this isn't about love and this is about a work situation and you just can't, like, for some reason you can't get people to help you at work, or you don't want people to help you at work, it's like you're learning something or going through something where you're like, this is purpose. So like you could be gathering soul tribe. 3 of Cups can also be like soul sister, soul tribe, celebration. And it is saying that it's safe for you to love again. So it is okay for you to open your heart up to like soul tribe energy. But I think this is going to be about a twin. And I think there's this energy of third party because there's children. And I think that the outcome is that Virgo knows that something's not going to happen the way they wanted. My ears just caught fire because of the children. All right, let's pull some guidance. I feel like for Virgo is the family, right? It's like every time I think of Virgo, I think of like parents, highly involved parents, right? Like every day spent with their children. Virgo, you could be putting your own children's needs ahead of your own. Definitely. Creation is here, number 39. Again, to put pen to paper. If you're trying to manifest something, you may need to take an action towards it. Take an action towards it. Make a plan and then take action on that plan. There's something about your own will. So the will card actually does talk about like our free will. And it also talks about like the lunar phases and how those phases affect us and our free will. The threes are sticking out to me strongly. So I'm definitely sensing like third party karmic energy. But you've held out for a really long time because of your willpower. But again, I feel like this full moon, so the Sagittarius full moon will be on the 3rd. We're looking at the week of the 4th through the 10th. So again, I feel like this full moon is going to impact you in some way. Yeah, look at that. New beginnings, number 2. And I think it's not new moon. I mean, it's new moon, new beginnings, but I don't think it's like a new beginning with a person. I think it's putting the focus back on job, career, family. Discernment is here. It's very possible that like you're able to finally understand something, finally understand like why something happened, and it was fate. It was just fate. All right, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracle. We have faith in your dreams. Your hard work is paying off, and show the world the real you, and that's going to be full moon in Aquarius. All right, Virgo, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. Guys, if it was, please hit that like button for me. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and we're on the second half, guys. Second half, so Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius and Pisces. All right, Libra, 117.44. 117.44. This is going to be for the week of June 4th through June 10th. I am using the Romance Angels for the entire spread. All right, energy of the week. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. How interesting, Libra. All right, let's look at challenge or obstacle. What's the challenge or obstacle for Libra with the situation? Heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. So it's like you've met someone, but you're not saying something, Libra. You're not telling them how you feel. Way too many, please. All right, lesson learned. We have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. All right, Libra, let's look at the outcome. Trust comes out. You also got that your love life is influenced by your upbringing and spiritual path or spiritual beliefs. So Libra definitely could be talking to a Libra that's either dealing with a twin or on the twin journey. But you have the trust card, and it says this situation is calling you to have faith. The release your ex was on the bottom, Libra. All right, let's pull some tarot. This is not going to be for all of you, all right? But it's so direct. I'm just going to spit it out. Some of you Libras are holding on to your ex when there's a new person. And if it's not love, it's like you're what do they call that? Riding the fence, right? Like you're not choosing a lane. All right, so this could be the one, Four of Cups, something you've been ignoring, not paying attention to. But it's like now you have no choice but pay attention to it. Heart-to-heart conversation is the challenge or obstacle. It's King of Swords. It came out in reverse. I do feel that this is a different energy. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And that's who you need to be honest with, Libra. That's who you need to speak your truth to. I've seen the Fool. Fool is taking a leap of faith, starting over, a new journey. All right, stay optimistic about your love life. You got Three of Wands. Three of Wands is hope for the future. Star Luva, hello. But it's like hope for the future, but taking action for your future, Libra. So it's not just sitting around going, man, I hope this gets better, right? It's like you actually get up and take action and do something. You make it better. And you could be offering someone something. I just heard freedom. I did see the release your ex. So you might be like offering someone freedom, like letting someone go. We have Two of Swords also coming out in reverse for trust. I feel like you've been stuck in a stagnant situation. I feel like you've met someone new, or you see a new out of that stagnant situation. And I do feel like you need to trust that the situation is calling for you to have faith. Like what's meant to be is going to be, period. All right, let's pull some guidance out for Libra. And I am using the Queen of the Moon Oracle. We do have that Sagittarius full moon. Release. I want to show you just Libra. So people are like, man, she makes this shit up. No, sure don't. Release your ex. And again, if it's not love, it's like pick a lane, right? It's like you can't have both. We also have the masculine and surrender and extremes. All right, so masculine is about balancing something out. I'm getting those two. There's like two. It could be two masculines, or they could just be like two choices. But you need to try to make the decision from a calm. The hot moon says that your feelings, your emotions could be controlling your actions, right? And the whole point is to not let your emotions control your actions. So there's definitely something about that here too. Surrender doesn't say, remember, you're not giving up, Libra, when you surrender. You're just saying, I've done everything I can. I'm not supposed to do anything else. Whatever is going to be, will be, right? And there's that release card. All right, let's pull Moonology Oracle to close it out. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. It's like you're holding on to that thing because you don't want people to know. Right? Like you're holding on to that thing because you don't want people to know that, like, oh, maybe he was wrong about something, or maybe, I don't know, right? Take time to breathe out. It's the dispensing moon, and the energy is gaining momentum. I do sense that. I feel it coming. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Libra. I hope that reading was helpful. I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys, and it's time for Scorpio. Have mercy. I shuffle them, and some are upside down. I go to fix it, and I totally hear like, no, leave it alone. Scorpio, about to see some reversals. All right, Scorpio, deep breaths. All right, let's timestamp 1/25/25 for Scorpio. Scorpio, this is for the week of June 4th through June 10th of 2023. The 25s are pretty significant. There's change to a partnership. All right, let's look at the energy of the week, please. The energy of the week for Scorpio. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Could be going on a trip. Scorpio, I think you're going on a trip, and I mean, for some of you, this could be marriage, could be a wedding. You go on a honeymoon after a wedding. This is the strawberry moon, where we talked about the honeymoon, right? It was one of the names for it, the mead moon, the honeymoon. I think it's very possible that you're going to be spending some time with someone, Scorpio. And it's like spirit saying, just enjoy that time. And the Sagittarius full moon was on the 3rd, but I mean, this moon's going to be bright for quite some time, right? So I do feel like this week, maybe at the beginning of the week, towards the middle of the week, you could be spending some time with someone, and it's like energy is just enjoy it. It's like maybe you're having a hard time enjoying something, Scorpio, and it's saying just enjoy the time together. All right, Scorpio, let's look at the challenge or obstacle. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. It did seem like it was trying to come out in reverse, right, Scorpio? All right, let's look at lesson learned. Lesson learned, please. We have wedding. Someone's definitely getting married. This situation involves a marriage, and we also have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. And then we have healing family issues on the bottom. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I'm definitely picking up like a lot of inner child, right? Abandonment, rejection, that type of stuff. All right, let's pull just some temperance, healing. All right, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So Scorpio, you could definitely be taking a trip after that Sagittarius full moon. It's ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is all about travel and expansion. We have the Queen of Pentacles coming out, but it is coming out in reverse. Queen of Pentacles is about being your own resource. You could be spending time with someone, Scorpio, where they're going to be like, I don't know, the light is shining on them for a moment. Maybe it's not shining on you at this moment. Maybe they're making more money than you at this moment. Maybe you're not, something like that. Love yourself first. We have judgment. So I do feel like this is about following your purpose, following your calling. It did come out in reverse, so I do feel like that's not what's happening. This situation involves a marriage, 8 of Pentacles. It's to be like married to your work, definitely Scorpio, especially if you work a lot or you're a workaholic. But it's also like where your focus is. And I feel like your focus is on something that involves a marriage. And again, it doesn't have to be a person. It could say that you're married to your work, Scorpio, but I actually feel like This is about a person. Deception is here. Someone is wearing a false self mask in the situation. That's kind of concerning. And then the Seven of Swords comes out, and Seven of Swords is about like trickery, deceit. But I want to say too, like the Seven of Swords is that card that says, like that person has to go over and take the swords from the other camp so that when they wake up, they don't come over and like, you know, kill them in, you know, this camp. So it was like strategizing, like a plan. Three of Wands is about taking action toward your future. Page of Cups could be a small offer. And Three of Cups is like soul tribe, soul family celebration. For some of you, it could definitely be third party. All right, so for whoever I'm talking to, and this is about a wedding, you could be healing a third party situation so that there can be a wedding. But are you really healing it? Because the deception is clearly there, right? For those of you that you're married to your work, and this isn't even about a person, like this isn't about love. Love isn't even on your radar right now. This could be about like giving someone, there's this energy of like wanting to work with someone, but you're not telling people. So Scorpio, you either want to work with this person and you're not telling people, or you don't want to work with this person and you're not telling people. You see what I'm saying? Something like that. But there's definitely like this deceptive energy, like you're keeping something from someone. On the bottom is the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is about emotional contentment, happy home, happy family. All right, I'm going to pull from Queen of the Moon. Let's do some guidance for Scorpio. For some of you Scorpios, you could be apologizing for like a past deception. Page of Cups is, I'm sorry, like offering forgiveness. Three of Wands is like future. Three of Cups, third party. So there could have been like something in the past, right? Where you felt like you were judged for that, Scorpio. And it's like maybe that is what's being, like that's the Page of Cups. That's what's being healed. And I mean, again, this could still be a third party in a work situation. Like if I'm talking to a Scorpio, you work with two different people, you feel like you're stuck in the middle a lot. Yeah. And if that rings for you, Scorpio, then the deception is you're wearing the false mask and you're going to have to pick a lane, right? All right, so we have protection. You are highly, highly protected. 23, you have 24 and 23, gratitude. It's like someone's watching you, guardian angel type of energy with that cardinal there. And then nourishment. You need to balance mind, body, and soul. You need to love yourself first, Scorpio. All right, let's pull Moonology Oracle to close it out. Remember, Scorpio, this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. Look at that. Work through your fears. It's the new moon in Scorpio. And a win-win outcome is forecast. It's full moon in Libra. On the bottom, meditate and contemplate. It's new moon in Pisces. I'm going to leave it right there. You could be dealing with a Pisces, definitely the fish in the cup. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there, Scorpio. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please hit that like button for me. I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys. And then we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius next. Who's getting married? Somebody's getting married, right? I used to tell people that I don't recommend it. I know, right? That's probably where that like optimistic card would come into play. But I said used to. I used to. All right, Sagittarius. right, 134.40. 134.40 for Sagittarius. This is going to be for June 4th through June 10th. And I am using the Romance Angels Oracle. So energy of the week, we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. It's definitely about being in the present. I feel like this week, Sagittarius, you're going to notice something. You're in the present moment and you notice something that like maybe has been there this whole time, but it's like you see it for the first time. Look at that, romantic feelings. So romantic feelings is your challenge or obstacle. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. I feel like that's what you're going to see. Maybe it's that the feelings are, what's that fancy big word, reciprocated. Like they're mutual, right? Like the other person has feelings too. All right, so let's look at lesson learned. Lesson learned that can help you with this challenge or obstacle. We have religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your upbringing or spiritual path. It's going to be your spiritual path. You're a twin on a twin journey. All right, let's look at the outcome. What is the outcome for Sagittarius? What is the outcome for Sagittarius? New love and passion. Ooh, they both came out. A new person has stirred up romantic feelings. Again, romantic feelings and again, romantic feelings, right? And passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing. This is your twin, and that's why the passion is so high. That's one thing that we notice in the twin journeys is well, I mean, it's kind of undeniable, right? Like it's just really passionate energy. And people say that you don't experience that level, right? With anyone else. And I will say that I do believe that to be true. And I think there's actually reason for that. Like there's purpose for that. It's so we don't forget like who we are and what we're actually supposed to be doing here, right? I mean, I'm not saying that spirit doesn't want us to come down here and have a good time, okay? It's not like we're not supposed to come down here and just hate life and everything be miserable all the time and not experience any passion or joy or happiness. Absolutely not. But like, is our whole life meant to come down here for this? No, no. All right, let's look at the attraction. You attract romance by enjoying the moment fully. So I feel like there's something about being in the present and you sense something. Yeah, look at that, the Hermit. It could be dealing with a Virgo, but it's like you sense something. Your spiritual tinglies kick in, right? Like something tells you something's up here. All right, the Hierophant, romantic feelings. This could have something to do with a marriage or someone who is married. The keys are sticking out to me. I just recently took this. It's a twin flame course, but it was about. Oh, it's just too much to go into. But for those of you that are on the twin journey, the keys are really important right now. You may even be like seeing keys in different pictures in different places. And it's because you're the key, but we'll talk about that a little bit more in a different live. King of Wands is here. This is about having confidence in your abilities. This could also be like someone who's overly confident. I think there's something about not... I think there's Sagittarius. I feel like you're dealing with someone who is overly confident, but because of the spiritual path that you're walking, there's something about like needing to speak truth. It's like you want to have this like fire energy because you are the Sagittarius, but it's like spirit's asking you to have this energy, King of Swords. Kings do take action, and the King of Wands could be considered reckless. So it's almost like you know that if you follow your passions, it could definitely turn into something that doesn't work out for the greater good, right? All right, so you definitely could be dealing with Taurus too with the Hierophant. On the bottom is Six of Cups. Six of Cups is reunion, someone from your past. It's also about a gift being given. I think that could have something to do with it. Like a gift is given, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, wait a minute. New beginnings and the Will card. All right, Sagittarius, let's get some guidance from Queen of the Moon. Guidance for Sagittarius with this situation. Realization. What did I say? You realize something, you see something. It's like, oh, what? And purity. Ooh, how innocent. I almost say how interesting, but the word innocent came out. I have this feeling that you're going to be hard on yourself, because I was at first when I seen the cards. And I feel like Spirit is trying to say here that there's nothing to feel guilty about. There's something about the keys. Like, there's nothing to feel guilty about. This is a part of it. It's a key. It's like a piece of the puzzle. It's not necessarily about clean slate this time with purity. This is just like innocence. Like, it's okay. Like, you're going to realize something. And then we have balance. Balance is coming out, and it does tell me that in order to be able to balance this situation out, you're going to have discernment. You see the clouds around her? It's like you're going to have to understand something. And again, I feel like you're going to be really hard on yourself because of the feelings that you have. All right, let's close it out for Sagittarius with the Moonology Oracle. I just seen it. Emotions are running high. Definitely. They may not be right now. Like right now, you may be like, what? But I feel like you're going to, like next week, someone gives you something as some sort of present, something, and you realize they're attracted, and you're like, what? A time for healing is here, the Bosmic Moon, and don't let your past hold you back. It's the South Node. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Sagittarius. I hope that reading was helpful. Guys, if it was, please hit that like button for me. I'm going to clean up really quickly. We have Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces left. Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. I don't know. I don't know if you see that coming, Diana, but it's like things could definitely get heated pretty quickly. Us in the fire signs. All right, Capricorn, 142.18 for Capricorn. This is going to be for the week of June 4th through June 10th. And I am using the Romance Angels. So let's see, energy of the week for Capricorn. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So this week you are going to see some red flags. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. I think you're going to see something this week, Capricorn, that's going to make you question whether this energy is even for you, and Spirit's asking you to keep an open mind. You do know, because lesson learned is very soon. Clearly decide what you want, so that it comes to you now. So Capricorn, if you're manifesting, you need to be very direct. If this is about a relationship with someone, you need to be very direct about what it is that you want. Playfulness is here. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit and fun to shine. So I do feel like by the end of this week, you are more in this playful energy where you are trying to recapture this romance with someone. And on the bottom, it says you deserve love. You are lovable, Capricorn. All right, let's pull a little tarot. Pay attention to the red flags. We have the Emperor. That's going to be a strong Aries. It could be someone who's trying to take control. It could be someone who's in a leadership position. And then for keep an open mind, we have Queen of Swords. This Aries could be the Queen of Swords. This person could be very, have mercy, Aries. We're a little controlling, right? Like Aries is definitely very controlling, and the Emperor energy just kind of says so. But Queen of Swords is that energy again where her walls are really high. And again, there's a reason why her walls are really high. So keep an open mind, Capricorn. Very soon, Six of Swords, I feel like you're being guided towards something, and you see that this week. I do feel like at the end of the week, you are going to be in this very playful energy with this Queen of Pentacles. And Queen of Pentacles is, again, about being your own resource. On the bottom, the moon, I do feel like the Sagittarius full moon is what kicks off that whole thing. All right, let's pull guidance from the Moonology Oracle. Diana says the darn full moon in Sag starts it all. Absolutely. I can definitely tell. It was like all the signs, the full moon definitely impacted or affected. I feel like some definitely stronger than others, but for the most part, the full moon stepped in each of the 12 signs. All right, so there it is again. This is the Thunder Man. We have change, and there is change. Change is here. So it's like, I'm getting Capricorn, you're going to use it to catapult. So a lot of times, Capricorn, you're kind of set in your ways and you want to do something a certain way, right? You don't want to change. You don't want to do it different. And I do feel like now you're going to be willing and ready to do something different. It's number 35. You also have number 15. It is the action card. I do feel like you are now ready to take action as maybe before you weren't, 35 and 15. So it's like that's the change with the fives, right? Like before you weren't ready to take action. Now you are. Acceptance is here. You are accepting something for what it is. It's number 4. I love that. On the bottom, look at that full moon power. This Sagittarius full moon is no joke, guys. It has us all very focused on ourselves because we're finally learning that we cannot love someone else until we love ourselves. And I know that triggers people and it just ticks you off. And I'm sorry, but it doesn't make it any less true. If I don't know how to love myself and I'm not taking care of me, how can I possibly be taking care of or loving or giving to anyone else? Okay. So Capricorn, I feel like that's the energy. That's the change. You start taking care of you. You step up into the emperor role. You take leadership. It's like you take control of your own life, right? All right, so we have communication is key. It's new moon in Gemini. Nothing will come of a situation. It's the void of course moon. Don't overthink something. Accept it for what it is and don't let your past hold you back. It's the South Node. All right, Capricorn, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. We have Aquarius and Pisces next. All right, I'm totally waiting for it. 147.44 for Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. So this is going to be for the week of June 4th through June 10th. And I am using the Romance Angels. Hi, Junior. So energy of the week, we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So definitely attracted to something. It could be something new. Actually, I feel like it's not new. It's almost like a recovery of something. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost self to each other, your bond deepens. Yeah, like it's deepening. It's recovering. It's getting better, Aquarius. All right, let's look at lesson learned. We have let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So Aquarius, you could be trying to control the outcome. And it's definitely saying like you need to release control and let spirit do its thing. And forgiving and learning. Yes, Aquarius, you're in this big energy of like coming back together. Let's heal. Let's fix it. It's like we've come this far, that type of energy. All right, so let's pull. I just want to show you, Aquarius, unrequited love is on the bottom. And it does say there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. And remember, Aquarius, chemistry was the energy of the week. I think this is something you're overcoming. I think it's possible the person that maybe you're in love with, Capricorn, like maybe was not really focused on your love at first, but I do feel like they're coming around now. Like now they're focused. Now they understand. All right, let's pull some tarot for Aquarius. We have Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been doing this situation with this person for a very long time. Knight of Pentacles is slow moving energy. It's like this person took a long time to like get on the horse. It's like it took them a long time to decide that, oh yeah, we're gonna do this forever and ever and ever, right? All right, getting to know each other. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. The sun. There's definitely something about showing your whole self, right? The sun is our entire being. The first house, the house of self, right? So it's like, don't hide anything. Don't try to control anything. Just let it all be, Aquarius. Lesson learned was let go of control issues. Ace of Wands. This is destiny. And I'm just saying, Aquarius, I love you so much. You are badass, but it's destiny. Like, you can't control destiny. That's just the way it is, right? My ears just caught fire. All right, forgiving and learning, forgiving and learning. So I do feel like you are releasing something and healing something from the past. But I just want to say it's because this person finally comes around and goes, hey, I'm ready to do the work. And the High Priestess is here. So I could be talking to someone that's on the twin journey. But it is the energy of like sitting at the veil. You could also be getting assistance. Like I could be talking to an Aquarius on the twin journey. So it's like you're getting ancestral assistance. But it's like you're finally starting to figure it out. You're finally starting to see like why everything happened the way that it happened, right? All right, let's pull some guidance for Aquarius. So we're asking Spirit for guidance for this situation. Self-reflection. That's that card where it's like we kind of need to look in the mirror and maybe there's something, an action that we took, right? That got us to where we are today, right? But here's the path. So it's like number 8, and it's like the path is being lit up for you. And this card says that Spirit's lighting the path for you because Spirit wants you to go up this ladder and like, you know, propel into where you're going next. But I love how her hands are crossed and she's standing at the bottom. She's like, I don't know. I'm going to think about this for just a little bit before I finally decide, right? It's like you're looking at the path. So before, it's like you wanted this person to do something for you, Aquarius, and it's like now they're doing it, and it's like now you're trying to decide, do you even want that anymore? Yeah, look at this, resistance. Do you even want to continue holding on to this thing? And it is number 25. Full moon power is going to be on the bottom. All right, let's close it out for Aquarius with the Moonology Oracle. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. For some of you, if you're listening to me and you're like, what are you talking about? That hasn't happened yet. It's coming. All right. What do you need to release? It's the waning moon. Emotions are running high, and balance spirituality and practicality. If I'm talking to someone that this is an in and out conversation, like I'm coming in, I'm leaving again, I'm coming in, I'm leaving again. Let's make some healthy boundaries, right? All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that reading was helpful. Guys, please hit that like button for me. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and we are finally made it to Pisces. I feel like it's not even been 2 hours, but I swear this one feels like super, super long. Aw. Junior dropped in to bring up our engagement. I didn't get it shared out today, guys. I started to, and then I lost that second camera. So I had to like regroup a little last minute. All right, Pisces, last one, 154.04, because I waited for it. 154.04. Pisces, this is for June 4th through June 10th, and I am using the Romance Angel Oracle. So let's see, what is your energy of the week? Ooh, flirt comes right out. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. So it's like the energy of the week is very light, especially after that Sagittarius full moon. That's pretty interesting. All right, let's look at challenge or obstacle. Way too many. All right, challenge or obstacle, Pisces, calm down. All right, so we have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Oh, you are Pisces. All right, let's see. Lesson learned. We have past life relationship. You have known each other before. Pisces, this is your twin. This is your twin, and you're flirting with your twin. You deserve love. You are lovable is here at the end. You're taking aim. You're picking the twin. Pisces. Wow. Soulmates on the bottom. It says, yes, this is your soulmate. Okay, so there's not like a twin flame card in here. It doesn't say, yes, it's your twin flame. It's definitely your twin. Past life relationship. It's definitely your twin. And it's like the energy is very lighthearted, very flirtatious. Didn't you have someone come in here recently that had just recently met their twin? I want to say we did. I can't remember who, when. I know they all start to run together. But yeah, that's so interesting to me. If I'm hitting it, let me know in the comments, because I feel like there was like this new energy, and they had just met their person, and it was like the person was trying to woo them, right? Like being very flirtatious and fun, and it's that when you meet your twin, it's that, what do they call it? The bubble period, right? Like the when you're at home feeling and everything's fun and exciting and yada yada. I say that. Dang, I sounded a little bitter when I said that, didn't I? I didn't mean to say yada yada like that. It's just fun at first, and then you have to get to work. I'm just saying. All right. So extend your light-hearted energy. 9 of Swords came out, but it came out in reverse. So it's like you could be, okay, so if you met your twin, and this is like a newer situation for you, you could have a lot of swords, and it's like you're not dealing with them. See how the card's like trying to fall out of my hands? So the 9 of Swords says like these are all traumas. These are all things that have happened, Pisces. And it's like, you don't know, I don't have time to deal with that sword. I'm not going to take it out right now. I'll just wait. And there's another one. And then 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 there's another one. And there's this energy of like, I just want to say a lot of times when you meet your twin, you are in these karmic situations where it's like we need to be healing from something, but we just keep repeating the same karmic cycle. So we meet the twin, and it is very flirtatious at first. It's very exciting because it's like spiritual and weird and unexplainable, and it's like what's happening, right? So I'm getting this energy of like you're not dealing with something. And like this person, this might not be like super new. Like maybe they've already stabbed you with one of these swords and you're not dealing with that. Like you're just trying to ignore it. Let's leave the energy real light and playful is what I'm hearing. I'm not saying that's what you should do. I'm just saying that's what I'm hearing you say, Pisces. All right. Work on your partnership. It says give your relationship a chance. Queen of Swords comes out. Queen of Swords is about boundaries. So you could have your boundaries like super high. It could also be how you communicate. Remember, the Queen of Swords, like she's pretty, what's the word? Like she's pretty direct with her words, right? All right, past life relationship. You've known each other before. I did get that home feeling like right away. Knight of Pentacles. Look at Spirit loves me. Just stinking loves me. But Knight of Pentacles, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. It's also the card that says in for the long haul. So it's very possible. Wow, Pisces. It's very possible that this person this week says, yeah, like, let's do this, whatever this is, right? It's Pentacles too. So, I mean, it could be like a work situation. 6 of Wands flies out. On you deserve love. You are lovable. 6 of Wands is victory. It's about being noticed. It's like, it says that you ride in on your victorious horse. You come in and it's like all the people come in and they stand around and they cheer for you, and they got the lighters out. I just seen a concert, Pisces. Ooh. But anyway, yeah, it's like I don't know, you get noticed. I feel like the person that you want to notice you notices you, Pisces. All right, so I'm going to pull some guidance out. I feel like this is one heck of a week, Pisces. I don't really know if you need too much guidance. Maybe be cautious with your words, right? I wouldn't say anything about those boundaries. Nothing wrong with having boundaries and enforcing them. We have growth here, number 5. So it's like, yeah, that's the change. It's like there's been some form of growth. Something's happened. Patience is here. You are waiting for something, Pisces, but I love that it's the green corn moon, because patience in the Queen of the Moon Oracle actually says that you've been waiting for something, but you're not waiting in the lack mentality. So it's not like you're not sitting there pining away going, oh, I wish I had this thing. I wish I had this thing. No, you're very focused, most likely like on work or like achievement, notification, like being noticed. Something like that. And it's like, in the meantime, you're waiting for this other thing very patiently, right? All right, last one, we have wisdom. So growth, wisdom, patience, and not in the lack mentality. So I do feel like you've definitely grown from the situation. I could be talking to Pisces that's coming into some form of union. Again, this could be like the beginning, the bubble phase, absolutely. But for some of you, this could even be like after all this growth and all this wisdom, and you see the clock, like it's just time. It's divine timing, right? All right, let's close it out for Pisces with the Moonology Oracle. Bring love into the situation. It's new moon in Aquarius. Remember, these are going to help with your thoughts and emotions. Thoughts and emotions. We have your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon, and surrender to the divine, and that is the full moon. Again, Pisces, I feel like it went through all 12 signs. The Sagittarius full moon is definitely going to affect us. We're definitely healing, growing, expanding, bringing love into the situation, but definitely focused on filling our own cup, because it's like we no longer want to pour our depletion on people, right? Like now we want to be able to do it the right way. And I feel like that's what's happening with this couple here. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Pisces. I hope that was helpful. And that's it, guys. That's going to be all 12 signs from June 4th through June 10th. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you so very, very much. I will get those timestamps in tonight, guys, so they should be in by morning. So if you missed the live, just come back, hit those timestamps in the description box. Yeah, and it'll take you where you guys want to go, right? Thank you, Gemini girl. Thank you guys for always coming in. I appreciate you guys so very, very much. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go find me some dinner. I love you guys. I'm home this weekend, so make sure your notification bells are hit to all, because I have several pop-up lives planned in the next couple of days. So yeah, I will see all of you guys very, very soon. I'm always, always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Have a good night, guys.